Greetings. Today is Thursday, June 13th. So we will be reading Proverbs 13, New International Version. A wise son heeds his father's instruction, but a mocker does not respond to rebukes. From the fruit of their lips, people enjoy good things, but the unfaithful have an appetite for violence. Those who guard their lips preserve their lives, but those who speak rashly will come to ruin. A sluggard's appetite is never filled, but the desires of the diligent are fully satisfied. The righteous hate what is false, but the wicked make themselves a stench and bring shame on themselves. Righteousness guards the person of integrity, but wickedness overthrows the sinner. One person pretends to be rich, yet has nothing. Another pretends to be poor, yet has great wealth. A person's riches may ransom their life, but the poor cannot respond to threatening rebukes. The light of the righteous shines brightly, but the lamp of the wicked is snuffed out. Where there is strife, there is pride, but wisdom is found in those who take advice. Dishonest money dwindles away, but whoever gathers money little by little makes it grow. Hope deferred makes the heart sick, but a longing fulfilled is a tree of life. Indeed, whoever scorns instruction will pay for it, but whoever respects a command is rewarded. The teaching of the wise is a fountain of life, turning a person from the snares of death. Good judgment wins favor, but the way of the unfaithful leads to their destruction. All who are prudent act with knowledge, but fools expose their folly. A wicked messenger falls into trouble, but a trustworthy envoy brings healing. Whoever disregards discipline comes to poverty and shame, but whoever heeds correction is honored. A longing fulfilled is sweet to the soul, but fools detest turning from evil. Walk with the wise and become wise, for a companion of fools suffers harm. Trouble pursues the sinner, but the righteous are rewarded with good things. A good person leaves an inheritance for their children's children, but a sinner's wealth is stored up for the righteous. An unplowed field produces food for the poor, but injustice sweeps it away. Whoever spares the rod hates their children, but the one who loves their children is careful to discipline them. Not be abusing them, not be beating them with beer bottles or freaking 1-inch thick belts or anything atrocious like that. No. Disciplining them properly, carefully. You people need to learn how to discipline your children properly. There's so many of y'all verbally abusing y'all kids and physically abusing y'all kids. It is disgusting. Yelling at kids, that is a form of verbal abuse, just so you know. Because y'all be quick to yell at these kids and like, beloved, God is just looking at you like, this one here. Little do you know, when you yelling at a child like that, he be ready to smote you right then and there. But for the sake of that child, he's be sparing a lot of y'all. Yo, trust me. For the sake of these kids, a lot of y'all get spared. Because a lot of y'all abuse y'all little piece of authority. Being a parent is a privilege that comes with authority. But a narcissistic trash bag, whether that be male or female, they won't understand that or appreciate that. So they'll abuse it, abuse the child on whatever level they can, because they're a unhealed, narcissistic, demonic deity floating around. Don't want to deal with their demons. Yeah, y'all could tell I've been through something, right? Okay, very good. But just know, okay? The righteous eat to their heart's content, but the stomach of the wicked goes hungry. That was the last verse. That was the conclusion of the reading of the word. Yeah, I have not done a verse for the day in a while, but why not 24, Whoever spares the rod hates their children, but one who loves their children is careful to discipline them. Yeah. People got to get it together with this careful stuff and not abusing their authority stuff and, things of that nature. Yeah. But, hey, if you haven't given your heart to Christ already, better sooner than later. Because every day is a present. Nobody knows how big or small it will be. And the one thing about this present is, even though we all receive it, it comes in different sizes for everyone. So let us not take anything involving it for granted, right? Because there are people who can and have started the day, but, shortly into the day, there's no more rest of the day for them. So, we definitely want to appreciate time for what it truly is, a present. Like, seriously. Giving thanks. Repenting, asking for forgiveness, forgiving others. Yes, spending time with the Lord. Getting in the Word, meditating on the Word. Just stuff like that. Spending time with Him, seeing what He wants you to do. How He wants you to do. All of that stuff plays a part. And it's important. Because we get so comfortable. Even me sometimes, get so comfortable with just wanting to do my own thing and whatnot. And, yeah. Yesterday I did the video for the story of Solomon. I didn't even post it because I ended up, I don't know. I might do it over. But I seen another video clip with the Solomon stuff, and one of the guys who the guy who video I watched, he sounds like one of those professors that you just like, oh gosh. But he's saying good stuff, but you just have to get over his delivery and the tone of his voice and whatnot. But once you get over that, like, the information is kind of like useful. But I have to be careful because with these people, I'm seeing like stuff is getting, people are going left, and don't take me down that road, okay? I got other things I'm trying to zoom in on. But yes, guys, every day is a blessing. And every day is a new opportunity for us to be better than we were the day before. So let's strive for that. Let's strive for just genuinely being and doing better, because it's nothing to look put together on the outside but be falling apart on the inside. No. We don't want to keep doing stuff like that no more. This is 2024. This is the year of doing the work from the inside out. That's what this channel is here to help with, right? So we can be working on our inner beauty so that it can glow on us from the outside. And our inner beauty is the posture and state of our heart. Making sure it's bright, clear, and smelling good for Jesus Christ. Because the Bible speaks about having your house in order. The house that they're referring to is our heart, our temple. Well, the body, aka the temple, but the heart, because that's where Jesus Christ dwells. When we accept him, right? Accept him in your heart. He's going to dwell in your heart. With that being said, our heart state is what matters. So, this year, 2024, going onward, that's our top priority and main goal. Making sure that, my heart looks and smells good to God. I promise you, once you get that heart lined up, the outer beauty just falls in line. You won't even have to do too much beauty regimens or spending thousands of dollars on what? That's wild life. Spending thousands of dollars on beauty regimens? That's wild, nasty work. Beloved, that don't make you look no better to God, just so you know. Okay? Right. And somebody had the nerve to boast about that in reference to oh yeah, the one guy, he's like, oh yeah, because my wife, she spends thousands of dollars for her beauty regimens. Sir, doesn't sound like you got a good wife like you thought you did. Because in reality, what? No. True beauty has definitely got to start from within. Okay? You ain't gonna want to work from without. See, people people have been bewitched and beguiled for so long that a lot of things have been misconstrued, misworded, and misgirded, and the population has been misguided. Oh my, what a travesty. But God is so good and faithful, because listen, not everybody is bewitched and beguiled. Yay. And with that being said, those who are not, may they continue to do the work of the Lord. Yeah, because although regular work is, needed for money, that spiritual work is still needed for your eternity. Yay. Because if God decides to revoke his breath from all of us right now, because we're actually breathing his breath, just so everybody is crystal clear on that, just so you know. We are literally breathing God's breath. Every time we inhale, exhale, that's God's breath. Thank him for that. Right? That's his breath. Thank him for that. Boom. Yo. Can you imagine? So now he holds his breath, take his breath away from us. Now we're not breathing. We're not breathing, and now we're with us not breathing, we've kicked the bucket. So with the status you're in right now, regardless to what you acquired or have not acquired, if God decided to revoke his breath from us right now, and the world ends right now, and everybody kicks the bucket right now, you're going to leave the way you came in the earth, naked and with nothing. That's how we all are going to go, naked and with nothing, because that's how we came. That's why God tries to tell us, in the Bible, don't get too attached to stuff. Don't get too attached to people. And it was so ironic because when someone who wanted to be a disciple of Jesus, because this is something that just crossed my mind, so keep up. When this one guy who was his disciple wanted to be a disciple, had I believe his father passed. So he's like, wait, give me a second, let me bury my dad real quick, and then I'm gonna go with you. My daddy Jesus literally told him, let the dead bury the dead. Now, to the average person, they would be like, oh my gosh, that's so heartless. How could he say that? Oh my gosh. Relax, cool your jets. Because he's speaking of spiritualness, right? If somebody is not connected to God and believe in God, then spiritually they are dead. Let's be clear on that. And if you know somebody who wasn't connected to God, then they technically also was spiritually dead. So technically, from a spiritual aspect, that is the dead burying dead. Right? Because unless we accept Jesus Christ in our heart, beloved, we are dead. We are walking dead men. That is it. That is all. Okay? Now, when we do accept Jesus Christ in our life, we are now alive. We are living. We have a purpose. We had a purpose before then. Don't get it twisted. However, in the book of Ecclesiastes, Solomon wrote the book of Ecclesiastes, y'all. I'm so hyped to find that out. How I didn't know that, I don't know. But yes, Solomon actually wrote the book of Ecclesiastes, which is so ironic because Ecclesiastes is right after Proverbs, and Ecclesiastes is so interesting. Solomon truly had a lot of wisdom. It was that lust for the beautiful women, So, guys, if we can master our lust for material things and for others, and you can get some self-control to where you can fast comfortably without fretting and stuff like that. Oh, and fornication. Don't forget, y'all, we flee and fall from that hoe. That's a hoe. Fornication is a hoe. Whoop that trick. Fornication is a hoe. Don't be friends with her. She's not cute. She's not cool. She don't got nothing good to offer you. That hoe finesse and finagle me out of 25 years of my life. Don't. Seely, don't do it. I beg. Fornication is a hoe. Hate it with a passion. It can and will ruin your life. That is a promise. You think it's a game. Ask anybody who operates outside of marital sex. Ask people who operate in relationships outside of marriage while having sex. It doesn't end too well. Mm-mm. No. Doesn't end too well. I mean, my own know. Some Tales from the Crypt story time right there. But ironically, in the moment, it be seeming so fun and like something to do. STD, something to do. Yo. Nah, we gotta start finding better things to do. Respectfully, collectively. So if you have not already given your heart to Christ yet, that's wild. That is a wild journey you're going on. You're like literally in a dangerous jungle doing that. Cool your jets and give your heart to Christ. Listen, you don't have to. Now, unless you're fornicating and whatnot, you don't have to stop doing certain things that you're doing. Like if you're smoking weed and, you feel like, I don't want to weed. Don't do that, beloved. Don't do that. Don't do that. First of all, he know you smoking a little weed, okay? So cool your jets with that. Second of all, self-control. You need that. You have that. I'm sorry, you may or may not have that, but self-control, you need that. With self-control, you'll be able to function under the jurisdiction of you're fine. Now, do not do these things to go and conduct in sin. If you're going to do these things to conduct in sin, then no, it is not okay. It's not smiled upon. It's not recommended. No. But if these things can help you stay on the right track, then absolutely. Because you have some people where they're like super hyper, right? So you have some people who are like super hyper. They need stuff like weed to keep them calm and, not bouncing off the walls too much, or, you know what I mean? Okay. But don't do it because you're about to go sleep with your girlfriend or boyfriend, or, you know what I'm saying? You want to go rob somebody or beat up somebody, or no, now you bugging. Now it's not cool, you know what I mean? But, you do it because you want to work on your, like, you do music or your talents, stuff like that, as long as it's being done under the order of self-control and it's not being used as a tool to go promote sin in your own personal life or anybody else's life, then God is okay with that. But it does say in the Bible, no drunkard will inherit the kingdom of heaven. A drunkard simply just means you're operating out of self-control. If this is the case, don't fret. Just ask God, Jesus, to give you the spirit of self-control, because self-control is a spirit. Ask for the spirit of self-control. Don't trip, Take a little break if you need to, give your body time to adjust and, whatever, realign and whatnot. And once you gain that spirit of self-control and modest self-controlled portions, you know what I mean? When you feel that you may need to, then yes, have a drink. But don't do it to sit around to get drunk. Don't do it to sit around to be going to have sex, to go around gossiping, to go around starting drama. No, no, beloved. That's not, that's not it. That's the type of stuff that Jesus and God will frown upon. Because they understand and they know the stuff going on in the world. Guys, they know. Trust me, they know. The good and the bad. And you know, it was so ironic, right? Because with one of the videos I was watching, they made mention about how, and in the Bible too, heavy on in the Bible, it says, God, he is the creator of everything. With that being said, we have to look at that from a deeper dive look. The creator of everything. Everything meaning good and bad. God created both. So like how Jesus Christ is at the right hand of God on the throne. Yeah. Obviously, badness and chaos is on the left hand because what's the opposite of good? Bad. Duh. Yo, because in Revelations, it does tell you that there are certain angels that God has specific wrath that they are to release at an appointed time. But keyword, at an appointed time. So yeah, God, he is the author of both. Let us respect that and accept that. And understand that he doesn't allow things to happen to us just because or just to. Perfect example with Job. Job was one of his good and faithful servants. And Job did nothing wrong. However, Satan was looking for somebody to mess with. And of course, God is so awesome and trusting of Job. He suggests an offer of Job. So sometimes when we're going through trials and tribulations and we're like, oh God, why me? It might be a possibility that he's the one that even orchestrated it to begin with, like with Job. How he strategically gave Satan the okay to mess with him because God knew Job wasn't going to turn his back on him. And it was so crazy because Job friends, they're sitting there like, yo, whatever you did, just repent, figure it out, tell the truth. And that wasn't even the case. He didn't do anything wrong. God just offered Job up to prove his point to Satan that I trust Job and this is why I trust Job. And with all of the stuff that Job lost in the process of being tested, God blessed him with it back double fold. So when you give your heart to Christ, if life starts getting rocky and you're going through stuff, please don't fret. Because it could be a possibility that God trusts you. And that's why he's allowing you to go through trials. And you know what? That's such a beautiful way to look at it. Because I didn't even think about it that way. Because so many times, like when we go through stuff, we'll just look at it from like a victim stance. And never a victor stance. So that was like a really cool, dope aspect. Thank you, Daddy. That was so cool. Yeah, because it's like a lot of times we seriously will like be like, yo, God, like what is happening? And it could very much well be that he trusts us so much. Us being the one going through the trial and tribulation. He trusts us so much that he offered us up to these trials and tribulations. Because he has that much faith in us that he knows that, regardless to what takes place right now, my child is not going to turn on me. What a very interesting way to look at trials and tribulations now. I definitely needed that. But yes, we love you guys so much. And also, it is a confirmation that your name is in the Lamb's Book of Life if Satan is messing with you. So, just, it's not going to feel good at that moment, but try to keep that thought in your mind so you can kind of like refresh yourself with that. It's just a confirmation that you're still in the Book of Life. So, thank God for that, man. Man, thank God for that. We love you guys. Later.